Alright, looks like the recording's running properly now. Right then. Right then, we're pretty much ready to start, and unfortunately we've lost a few other players in the process, but gain new ones will be introduced later. Would the active people
Hello.
mind moving their characters around a bit so they can get rid of the ones who left? Just over here in this corridor for now. Yeesh, we lost 3 people?
No, Sam has to move his.
Ah. Yeah, I can put back in later. Link the
Okay,
icons doesn't mean anything.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm just checking if my mic is working.
Alright. Right then, welcome back to Dragonfire. The campaign I handmade is not yet done. Joy. With our very awkward streaming time and recording time, which is both inconvenient and slightly convenient for virtually everyone involved. Right then, y'all just got your butt kicked by a bunch of magic, normally inanimate objects, and gained a magic carpet. What will you do now?
Well, we rescued the villagers, so we could either explore this last room or just leave.
Where's the last room? Up ahead in this corridor.
Yeah, north. And then there's also something going on with the key and book and something else.
That would be on the A Note Kobolds in the handout section if you want to look over any of that, just in case. And it would appear my orange soda managed to freeze itself in my refrigerator. I'll need to fix that later. I don't know how that happened, but that could be an issue.
Lead the way.
Right then, as you step into the room, 3 cultists turn to look at you. A few raising their eyebrows, one of them raising its hand. 2 of them stand to the side, while the one in the middle appears to be wearing a special robe of sorts, but otherwise they all look about the same.
I'll move in here so then everyone else can get in.
Okay, so 3 cultists, but the one in the middle is dressed specially.
Yes.
Or we just straight up attack?
No. I'd say we talk to him. I would like to say...
Also, was it?
So when we walk in, they just look at us? Or do they say something first?
They're currently just looking at you, raising their weapons in the meanwhile.
What do they look like? Like what kind of creature?
Human.
Human, okay. Never mind that.
I will. Can I roll an insight to see if I notice anything special out of the ordinary or anything?
Not at the moment. The only thing special you really notice is the middle one's robe.
Yeah, can we roll to see if we know anything about what it is or no?
One moment, let me check your backgrounds.
Or possibly like a religion check or something like that?
Because human, my character doesn't really care. It's the cobalt that he wants to kill.
Here we go. Horace, my dear dwarfen friend, you can make a religion check. Unfortunately, you fail. You do not recognize anything special about them.
Can I have a go?
No, just him.
Okay.
So they're just staring at us, pointing their weapons. And so I guess we should, I don't know. Could maybe talk to them, see if they have something to say. Or if they're just going to try and fight us. Because they haven't talked, so it makes me think that maybe they want to say something.
The better question is, what are you chaps doing down here? The middle one rasps.
Actually, don't remember why we're in here.
We are here to rescue the villagers, and we did rescue the villagers. They were in a prison with the other characters that are now dead. So now we're just kind of exploring this last little room.
It's none of your concern, outsiders. Now leave.
I think we should just leave.
I want to ask, why are the kobolds here?
If you leave, this will be like the quickest session ever. It's like, oh, we left a dungeon. Okay, you gain level. See ya. Good night.
Well, we achieved our mission.
Yeah, but where's the fun in going from point A to point B and doing nothing in between? It's up to y'all, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to die though.
Kobolds? They're lower in rank, but they suit our purposes. Better than you lot. Perhaps you didn't hear me the first time. Leave.
Damn it, my character doesn't care about humans. Okay, I won't roll insight.
I want to talk about something so bad, but would possibly spoil the story. It hurts. We've done no injustice and planned no evil. The middle one just rolls his eyes. Respect? After you sneak or swath through our allies and barge into our ranks?
Not my fault that you have cobalt in your ranks. Anyone that works with cobalt cannot be good.
You're lucky we don't just cut you lot down. Last chance.
I'll let Horace do it.
Oh, let me do what?
To take the lead, my guy is pretty stupid, so it won't make sense for him to ask stuff.
Oh, I thought they were in the prison.
Oh, not all of the villagers were in the prison.
Oh,
Most of them,
that
but a few weren't there.
Oh, okay. That's my bad then. I thought we had them all. In that case,
Okay, can I they do see me, right?
Yes.
Can I just kind of walk off here?
You could, yes. I guess.
Okay. Then I will lay down a trap.
You're just like, okay then. Well, you laid that trap. You got nowhere to hide it, though.
It just to secure our escape route in case.
Yeah, but
Assuming
what
you
if we
don't
trigger it
accidentally
instead?
activate yourself.
It's a hunter's trap, so yeah.
Well, obviously
No,
you
no.
won't activate it, your allies, on the other hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, we probably will.
I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Gonna whisper it to them once they get in range.
Your time has run out. The middle raises his hand, aiming at... Let's see... Aiming at Drogon over there, so they don't one-shot y'all. Make a dexterity
Yay.
save.
Dex. Yeah.
Well, you more than succeed. A blast of light and flame erupts next to you against a wall. Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Huh, it's not rolling. Weird. There we go. What's going on?
Just posting the turn order. Spurred on by their current leader's attack, the first of the cultists runs forward to attack what he did not hit. Raising a scimitar, he slashes at Drogon.
Am I missing a fight, or I don't hear the battle?
You hear them fighting. You can run in when it's your turn. Certainly got enough movement.
Yeah, because I'm not in the list, that's what I'm asking.
Fortunately for Drogon, the scimitar bounces off his armor. And we move on to Horus's turn.
I will attack the first cultist.
Alright.
Would everyone have full health again or no?
No.
Because of course the rest of the world back. Okay.
You hit it. The cultist instantly falls dead, his brain splattering against the door. Leaving the other cultist and the acolyte who had previously attacked you. You have one action remaining.
So I do. Let's see here. I will cast Sacred Flame on the other cultist. I don't think I hit.
You're not rolling to hit Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame, they're rolling to dodge.
It's a DC check.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Right then, it successfully dodges the flame. Drogon's turn.
I'll cast Firebolt.
Unfortunately, everyone's magic appears to be missing.
I'm useless then.
You tried.
Alright. I will... Do I come in after Dragon?
I'll move here, I probably will.
Yeah, you go after Dragon. Somehow I forgot to put you into the turn order, but yeah, that's the proper one.
Okay, I will chuck a dart.
The classic dart.
Ah, yes, the infamous dart. It hits, roll for damage, and you did not instantly kill him this time.
Okay, I
For
will
better or
prepare
for worse?
another dart and end my turn.
Alright then. On to the second cultist. It too charges forward, trying its hand at Drogon. Because everyone wants to kill Drogon. Fortunately for him, the scimitar bounces right off. It's both his most unlucky day and his luckiest day.
Yeah. I'll just stand in front of everyone, I'll be the wall.
The acolyte, in the meanwhile, raises his hand again, hand glowing with energy, aimed right at Horus. Make a dexterity save. Ouch, double failure. The light erupts on your face, lighting your beard with a holy flame. Take 2 damage. It raises its hand again, hand glowing, and appears to heal itself.
Which one? The red one?
The red one.
Yeah, okay.
Horus's turn.
I will move and attack the cultist with my hammer.
And you end up stabbing Horus instead. Good job, you stabbed
I
yourself.
stab myself.
Good
with my
job.
hammer.
Yes, you stabbed yourself with a hammer. That's how badly you screwed up. I don't know how you accomplished it, but you did.
It
He
wouldn't
dropped
be
it
the
on his.
first
He grabbed it
ally,
on his
so-
foot.
Yeah, but when he moves forward, it just flings back up and hits him in the face.
Right then, roll for damage. Ouch! That's some stubbed toe.
I rather think it's broken now.
Well then, you have managed to successfully break your foot and are currently out of commission. Good job. I'd slow clap, but push to talk makes me unable to do this. Alright, Drogon's turn.
You see with the tongue and then clap, it works fine.
I'll cast Firebolt again. Yeah.
And you hit this time. Good job.
Oh, whoops.
3d10? You didn't think Firebolt did that much.
Sorry, that's like.
Doesn't get disadvantage since he's in melee combat.
Yeah, it's only 1d10.
At disadvantage on attack roll.
Of course, it's right next to me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry to be that guy.
Yeah. I really smoke.
Well, assuming
It
we were
explodes
going
in your
with,
hand.
well, assuming we were going with disadvantage, that would mean you blew yourself up in the face.
Oh, God.
Fortunately for you, you can't cast the same spell twice in the same turn. Not to mention you don't have disadvantage anyways at the moment.
No, don't I?
He stands in a melee combat and uses a ranged attack. That's a disadvantage.
If you're using like bow and arrows, not if you're using like a spell.
Spell, yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's a ranged attack still.
Yep, range spell is disadvantage.
If you use something like Burning Hands, which is a self-centered spell, he wouldn't have disadvantage, but it's a ranged attack spell, so he has disadvantage.
It doesn't really matter.
Let's just say I didn't do anything.
You're just fluke.
Yeah. As I said before, I was just standing there being a wall.
Okay, I guess it's my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, horse is down, so 10, 20. That's good. I will. Heal him for 10.
Sweet.
That's good.
Okay, and I believe that ends my turn.
Alright then. Second cultist makes a
You-
stab at the freshly healed dwarf.
Are you just like massaging his foot? What that heals it?
Basically.
Yeah.
And slices his foot clean off.
Yes. Yeah. Takes a massive warhammer that's there.
Yeah, you just lost your foot, mate. I'll pull up the rules for that later, but you are now missing a foot.
You now have your entire journey. You'll be hopping.
Yeah, he can get healed later. This will happen a lot more often come the Strahd campaign.
Yay! Whole limbs tear apart. We're not going to be able to have a massage to fix it.
And he takes 3 damage. His foot's only worth 3 health.
Me?
Yes. The dwarf. 3 damage. Right then, on to the Acolyte. Seeing the healing, the Acolyte raises its hand, readying yet another Sacred Flame. Make a dexterity save.
Okay, I think we need to get Horus out of this room.
And he fails. And takes 3 damage.
Only being free probably gives you quite a disadvantage.
It then raises its hand again, a magical ward appearing around it.
Whose turn is it now?
Horus,
Okay.
who is currently unconscious. Well, I guess he woke up when he got his foot sliced off.
Well,
Yeah,
I was healed. And then
No, you got your foot sliced off after.
yeah, but that only took me down to 4.
Amputated.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll attack the cultist.
You have to stand up first on your wobbly, footless leg.
Alright, I'll stand up, and then I'll attack the cultist.
Alright then. You hit, without killing yourself this time. And you successfully brain yet another cultist in 1 hit.
See, Horus is good for damage, but he takes in a lot of damage at the meantime as well.
Well, I was planning on being a healer instead of a tank, but we're left with this.
We don't have a board. We don't have a fighter right now, so that's probably.
Right then, Drogon's turn.
I'm gonna run over to this table and try and break one of the legs up. Actually, is one of the legs like sort of the same height as Horus? So I'm gonna try and give him a crutch.
I think you
Give him
should try and
walking
kill the acolyte first.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably better. There you go. 7 damage.
Well, you definitely hit it, and you do max damage due to that, so you did 10 damage.
Okay.
What were you hitting it with?
Firebolt.
Oh, in that case, you need to make a wisdom check.
Oh, okay. Where's my wisdom? Duh.
And you fail. Unfortunately, your spell fizzles out, unable to target the acolyte due to the ward cast around it. You have one more action.
I'll cast Firebolt again, probably.
You can't use the same spell twice in the same turn.
What's Chill Touch? Oh no. I'll cast Chill Touch now. Okay. Roll.
Yeah, hit.
2. And it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Right then.
Okay, I guess my turn.
Yep.
Okay, 2 darts. Oh, offhand strike. Who the hit?
Well, the first one flat out
Thanks, dude.
misses. The second one goes into Horus's other foot.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's gotta be crawling. My god.
I'm not sure how effective that slow clap was. I need to get sound effects for it on here. Good job. Good job. Good job. Moving on. The acolyte just looks at y'all incredulously as the dwarf repeatedly falls. And as you repeatedly basically kill each other. He just slowly shakes his head before raising his hand again. Alston, make a dexterity save.
You could probably just walk away.
Dexterity. Good grief.
And you fail. It hits you right in the face. 6 damage.
Oh man, I got 1 left.
And then he just stands there, slowly shaking his head.
Yeah, he's showing off that he's still got his both feet. He's showing off now.
Horus's turn, except death saving throw.
D20?
Yep. Pass. That's 1 saving throw passed. None failed. Drogon's turn.
Chill Touch again.
Amputation means you remove the foot.
Well. Well. Just double checking if it's infected. We've just. Foot's already off.
You're trying to hit him with a fireball again, right?
No, with Chill Touch.
No. Wisdom saving throw. Or, yeah, wisdom check. You still got that ward up. Pass, and you successfully hit him, so he took 2 damage. 1 action left.
Firebolt!
Okay, I'll use my last slot
Alright then.
for...
Good old Goodberry. AKA, we druids don't need to eat anything.
Okay,
Or-
I'm going to use the bonus action to stuff it in horse mouth.
Alright, which will take 2 actions, I'd like to point out, so that's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's fine.
How much health do I regain?
1.
1.
And you're pretty much woken up by the fact you just had a berry stuffed in your face. Otherwise, you'd choke to death.
Does he have to roll?
No,
I was
it
gonna
doesn't
say,
roll
does he have
for
to
it.
roll to not choke?
No, that would be too cruel. In the Strahd campaign, maybe, not this one. I'm tempted to do my flavor damage, but that'd just be overkill. And the Acolyte raises his hand once again. Dexterity save for Drogon.
Huh? I just went. Pardon?
Dexterity saving throw.
This is the worst group of adventures I have ever seen.
Yeah,
You fail.
I get
5 damage. 5 damage, and that hurt.
How much damage?
5. Cinco. Go. I don't know 5 in any other languages.
Sack. Well.
Right then, he recasts his ward, and Horse's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use... Oh no, I don't have any spots. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
Let's stand up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and attack.
And he's gonna flail on the floor.
And he
Okay.
misses, falling flat on his face next to the cultist as he tries to hit him.
I have never seen such a bad display of combat.
Yes, interesting.
Drogon's turn.
Can I
That is
cast
what
whip?
happens when you're level 1 and go into a 3-person encounter with
Yeah.
half health.
Yeah. Can I cast Witch Bolt?
Yeah, if you have spell slots left and you know the spell.
Yeah, I haven't used any.
Alright, you need to make a wisdom check first.
Wow. Oh, wait.
You pass. Good.
Odd. What? Does that hit or no?
That means you passed the wisdom check. You still need a roll for the actual spell.
Oh.
And it hits, fortunately. Zap.
1d12.
And he miraculously falls dead, finally, after all this happenstance.
Okay, I am going to go up to Small Mine and try to attach his leg.
Yeah. I will run forward and take the cloak that was on him. The guy I just killed. I'll run over and try and break table leg off. Actually.
And now he has a peg leg.
Yay! Peg leg Horus. New name. Peg leg Horus.
He could theoretically use his war hammer as a crutch.
That is way too dishonorable.
It's just that he'd basically fall over every time he swung it. Or rather, every time he missed.
I'll still take the cloak anyway, and then I'll run over to the table and try and break it off. The leg
So
off.
do I successfully give myself a peg leg?
So yes, you can lose an eye.
God.
Let's see, a list of lingering injuries that I will later put you through. Lose an eye, lose an
you're
arm
gonna-
or hand, lose a leg or foot, limp, internal injury, broken ribs, horrible scar, festering wound, or a friendly minor scar.
And I.
That's in the massive damage rules. There's also insanity rules, which will definitely be in the Strahd campaign. Moving on, though.
What is Eisen? Eisen glasses from Essilor.
Okay, so do I have a peg leg now?
Kind of a well, you can't really make a peg leg. Unless either of you have like a mold wood spell or something, more of a crutch.
Yeah, we'll just make him a crutch and then get him back to town, which hopefully
I have Smith's tools.
I'm gonna make a
Smith
metal
myself
leg.
a peg leg right here.
I'm gonna make a metal leg.
You'll be a warforge.
No, I'll just use my hammer as a crutch for now, and we can just go through this door and see what lies beyond.
I thought that
hold
would
on.
be
Before we
dishonorable.
go through, well, some desperate times, you know. Before we go through, can I try an insight check and see if I can hear anything behind the door?
Yeah. Phew, well then. You hear nothing behind the door, but you do notice a suspiciously colored piece of stone over in the bottom right corner of the room, and notice that there is a slot on the desk.
A slot on the desk. Is the slot on the desk the size of the stone?
No. What?
Do, 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 do. There you go.
I will use my quarterstaff and poke at the stone.
The stone slides away to reveal a passageway.
Hopefully that's an exit.
For your sakes, I will remove the trap that is normally in this corridor.
I'll leave it in there. I want to keep using my stick to poke it.
His
Because-
other leg goes.
Because there's normally a pendulum in there,
Ah.
and it hits all of this.
Ooh.
Death, death, death.
Yeah, let's try to open up this door to the left then.
Now I gotta check out the desk first.
Yeah, let's check out the desk first.
Cough, cough.
I will hop over to the desk and check out the hole in it.
Pressing at the slot, a secret compartment pops open at the top, revealing a note.
I will try to read it through the pane.
Is that what it says, or?
Yep. Just 3 scrawled notes.
Oh.
We
Was
tried to
there-
smash open the desk in the prison, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just about to say, was there?
And you found the key in there.
We found the key, that's right.
Maybe it's something in this door to the left here.
And you found a dagger in the museum.
And we couldn't find anything in the bookshelf.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
I mean, you all did roll low, so that's your own fault.
No, yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying we didn't find anything. Well, I guess we should double check the
Yeah, let's
shelf
double check.
then.
I'm just gonna quickly loot the bodies and see if there's anything interesting on them.
No, just a makeshift club, the scimitars, and the cloaks. They don't appear to have anything of value on them.
I'll take the scimitar.
I am just gonna dismantle my trap and put it back on my back.
You know, so you don't accidentally kill your teammates more
Yes,
than you already
considering
have.
all of us are at level 1, so... Or,
Weren't you also the
Oh.
one who insisted on not hacking everything in a museum, too?
I did. I insisted on not killing everything in the museum because I
Whoops.
thought it was ridiculous.
Well, you managed to
Ignore them.
stab your hand with the scimitar. Good job. You picked it up by the blade.
I'm gonna give 3 good berry to each of you.
You take 1 damage from picking up the scimitar by the blade.
Yeah.
Your hand's
Wow.
bleeding. Roll to see if you're a hemophiliac. No.
Roll if you catch a disease.
Well,
You guys are all bumbling idiots.
It's funny because Crow's just watching us just fumble around.
Yeah, it's really fun. I have to suppress myself from laughing so loud that I will wake my father and sister.
Alright, so let's go check the
Doesn't
shop
good berry only give you like 4 berries?
And
Oh, alright then.
Alright.
Granted, you're
I'm gonna
going to feel
slowly-
very, very fat by doing so.
I'm gonna slowly walk back to the shelf.
So all of you need free health.
Yeah, okay, I've done that.
Slowly go.
Equipment.
The fact that you make the individual movements is amusing to me.
Well, I've eaten 4 berries, and I have a crutch, so...
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
to.
it's good role playing.
Yeah, he needs to lose it off. He needs to walk. He needs to get used to his new leg.
He also
Makes
needs
It
to
sense.
doesn't have a
regrow.
leg, that's the
I'm
problem.
using my hammer as a crutch, so...
He also needs to regrow his beard.
Yeah.
You
Who
don't
knew
have a leg,
level
that
1
is the problem.
adventurers were so detrimental to your health?
This is a very unfortunate dishonored dwarf. He has no beard. He's using his warhammer as a crutch. Both of his feet are effectively disabled.
Yeah.
But that's
Why
what
do you-
happens when 3 or 4 fighters in your group all die. And you use both your spell slots before making to the 2nd floor.
Hey, luck on the bright side, you survived.
I did survive. I'm going to, I guess, re-look through the shelf, see if I can find anything.
Alright, you have advantage. Inspection check.
There you go.
I should have been a fighter instead of a wizard.
yeah, investigation.
Look at that advantage roll. Look at that advantage roll.
Well, you seem to
17
find
and
nothing
20.
else of importance, unfortunately.
Could I try, no, they're all the same.
The other
the only
two.
thing I have really good is
I
insight.
guess I am gonna follow Small Mind
Whoop.
and offer him a book that I
I'm
grabbed from
gonna-
the shelf.
I'm gonna go through this door here. See what's on the inside.
Roll a die 20 on luck to see if you got the right book.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got the right book.
You picked up the wrong book, but you believe it's the right book.
No, it's the right book. That's what a luck roll does.
Okay,
Lucky! The only
now-
time you ever get lucky.
To
So
find
now
the
we have
book.
a dagger, a book, and a key.
Yeah. Maybe there's something to do with the door that I'm at. Maybe, because of course.
Can I read the book?
Nope.
Is it in Draconic?
I should have chosen a fighter instead of a wizard to come in here.
I teleport back to the second floor.
Weep.
And I'll just follow him.
Hold on.
Wor-
I don't
worried
need-
that he'll
I don't
collapse.
need a crutch or anything. We have the magic carpet I can ride on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have the magic carpet. The downside being it's a bit too big to be ridden indoors.
Can I fold it up and ride on it?
No.
At least you
Unfortunately.
could ride it outside. At least you could ride it outside. And we'll have to wait.
How
for-
big was that thing? Oh dear, what'd I just do? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll go through this door that's here. And
It was the biggest one. I'll look up what the size is later, but it was far too big to do indoors.
Alright, I figured since it was all rolled up.
Oh, they're gonna be huge. 15 by 15?
Yes, sir.
The biggest gargantua, that's 20 by 20.
Hey, check for traps before you walk through here, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna bring out my quarterstaff and start poking everything as I advance.
Correction, the biggest is 6 by 9.
that's
So
good
it's
then.
still a bit too big since these are 5 by 5, but you could probably
Okay,
write it like
no
that
worries.
in the bigger dungeons later.
Okay, I'll look around first.
yeah, can I roll to see if I notice anything?
Sure, go ahead.
What would it be? Perception?
Yes. You see nothing.
Okay, then I'll lead the way since everyone's kind of hobbling.
Fumbling.
I should have been a fighter instead so I could
Out of the way.
tank.
Okay, we kind of blacked out here.
Oh my god, there's this black wall.
It's a darkness spell.
Run!
Whoop.
Out emerges a giant dragon who kills all of you.
I've got a book about dragons, so. Well, they did.
You find the toilets.
Yay!
Okay, he's gonna relieve himself.
There's literally nothing in there. There was literally just a bathroom I made for no reason. I'll just tell you that now.
Oh. I'll take a piss there, though.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's just toilets and a shower. You managed to
I
put your
see.
face into the toilet while looking
Yeah.
for a key. Good job.
Was some peeing and everything.
The one
Oh my
that Dragon
God,
used.
You're all clumsy idiots. This is my character is just gonna like scold all of you all the time.
Until your character rolls 5 ones in a session.
Yeah, yeah, then you're welcome to our pain.
The thing is, I don't have a single minus stat.
Really? What's your
Yeah.
character called?
Dio. J-I-O.
And you took 4 damage from the toilet fall.
Oh no, he is unconscious again.
My lowest stat is strength, and that's 11.
Mine's 8.
Oh dear.
We try and
Oh
save
my,
life.
stop being so clumsy. Wake up.
We're gonna have to put
I
bubble
was
wrap all over it.
investigating to see if I could find anything. I didn't think I was gonna roll a critical 1 on investigation and take 4 damage.
Especially at a toilet.
I'll drag him out and then save him.
And just get the shit off his face.
My character is just gonna face palm everywhere we go.
I'm gonna.
That's just gonna be my. That's gonna be my signature thing. It's just
I'm
face
gonna
palming.
potato sack him and bring him to the shower.
Yeah, good point.
Try to wake me up in the shower.
A nice ice cold shower because you haven't heated the water.
It's okay. It's also good for his wound. Clean the wound while I'm at it.
Yeah, I took a third of my health pool in damage looking down the toilet.
Well, you are lifting on one leg. You probably did a front flip and landed head first somehow.
And your other foot has a big dart stuck in it.
Oh, I yanked that already. Went to the medicine. And yeah, I need ammo.
Let's try and at least help him.
Okay, yeah, so I'm soon. Oh, I could use Druidcraft, I believe. Help him.
Give him a leafy foot.
I think it would be a good time to use healing spells right now.
I have no more.
For
We've
the
used
fact
all
that
our
you
healing
have no
spells.
spell slots left amongst y'all. And you already used up your short rest.
I used my healing spells to heal the people that left.
Yep. I think you have
Wow.
like 1 healing potion left, I don't know.
Oh, well then I'll use it.
I should really have chosen a fighter instead of a wizard.
Yeah.
But I was told I should take a magic user or something like when we talk.
Well, you'll
about
need it
because I
later.
already had a
You'll need
fighter.
it later. You'll become more useful later. It's just early levels. You're in for a bit of a challenge. Whereas
Yeah,
my
we
sorcerer
definitely need a
just
magic
blows
user.
everything up. But just so you know, waking someone up from unconscious basically gives them 1 health. So you could basically just slap him awake.
Yeah, I was cleaning him, that's all. Potato sacked him and I healed him up. I'm just wondering why he's not awake yet.
Yeah, I'm probably also gonna be better at casting spells because I have 18 intelligence.
Shall we wake him up? I think we just leave him unconscious, but keep him stabilized so then he doesn't fall over or hurt himself.
Okay, I'll just keep potato sacking him then.
You succeed on the
come on.
medicine check, so he's stabilized at least.
Eh.
I can crutch again. I don't need your help.
Walks
Oh.
away.
You
He
said
just
that
starts
after
running.
falling into the toilet.
He just starts running away from you guys.
You know, man.
Hey, wait for me, small mind. Don't trip again.
I don't need your help, Drogon Senpai.
Where's the character going?
It's not like I like you or anything.
My
Oh,
character's
shit,
been
I'm the wrong
possessed.
person.
I was
Sorry,
gonna
I'm the wrong person.
He has been possessed by a Japanese schoolgirl.
Now he's gonna hit a trap or something whilst walking.
Well,
Because
I
down
did
this
take
corridor-
out the trap that would kill all of you at this point. You're
For
welcome.
him, the floor is a trap.
Yeah. Then I'm just after that I'm just gonna like let me just edit it so that I just walk in, give them all a healing potion, and then.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the standard possession and poking with stick.
You see nothing? Since I removed
Okay.
it, you're welcome.
Yep, my character doesn't know that, so you just poke around everywhere with his quarterstaff.
Aha, he was lying. The trap's still there. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Not yet. I need to make a D&D campaign based on the Pin the Pendulum. Anyways,
I'll check the door.
the door appears to be locked.
Oh, and I want to use that last healing potion on myself.
Okay.
Who had that key that we picked up?
I have
the
it.
jails. Could be linked with this.
That's 7 health.
Yep. Although I roll for potions, but you can have that. You need it.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I'm just like
Might
you.
have
You
a tank,
can
but we
have
at least
that.
have 2 healers.
I think my sorcerer's gonna have to delve into healing magic to help the party.
Well, you do have a cleric.
All I need are more spell slots and we'll be fine. Okay, and I'll check the door.
It's locked.
I'll put the key in.
Which one?
I thought we only had the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You have the key you found on one of the cultists in the prison that opened the prison door, and then one in the prisoner's chest.
Oh, I'm gonna use the one in the prisoner's chest.
We'll try both.
It doesn't fit, and the one that the cultist had does open it.
Okay.
Can I check the sturdiness of the door?
Sure, but it's already open.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
ah.
Never mind then.
And I would like to perception the room.
Yeah,
Same here.
so I'll do as well.
You see a large, fancy ritual chest in the back. Unfortunately, the picture I used didn't work out well. And a altar with 3 divots.
Ooh, put the
Three.
thing in the divots.
I see nothing.
I will put the items in the divots.
They all fit, a small click ensuing around the room.
Uh-oh.
Around the room.
And a small wall slides away to reveal another entrance in the back.
Can we look at the
Wait.
chest, please?
Wait, let's investigate it first.
See if it's trapped.
Yeah.
That be investigation.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do it so I don't roll another one.
You
I'm gonna
sneak
take a
ahead
look
on
at
it.
the chest first.
You notice a slight magical aura going between the altar and the chest.
Ooh. I think it's unlocked. I'm gonna open it.
The chest is empty.
I check for secret panels
Where?
inside the chest. Maybe a false bottom.
There isn't a...
Alright, good. Alright, and we move along.
For reference, if you had opened the chest without putting those in, the room would have locked up completely and you would have been stuck in a gas trap trying to either lockpick or break open the door.
Oh, great.
Fun.
That was good.
The one time we were being smart.
Anyways, the back door is unlocked.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go dark, just in case.
I've ready a firebolt.
And I will open the door.
The room behind is cloaked in shadow, some light falling on a single sword in the back.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check for traps. Because there's too many freaking traps everywhere.
You
This is
see
what I would
nothing but the
use.
shadows.
This is what I would use detect magic if I had any spells.
And you literally see nothing but the shadows.
Oh.
Actually, shadows. He wasn't kidding.
It's like, yep, those are shadows. Roll initiative.
I'm ready to dart, so I'm gonna chuck it right now.
Where did the dwarf go?
Which one? Well, you're
I will
standing on the
chuck the
dwarf.
one-
Oh, there.
You can't just fell over him.
Oh no, please don't fall over.
Damn.
You miss.
All for initiative.
Getting the initiative.
Well, you go last,
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Footless.
Oh.
And it only makes sense. But I would be the slowest one.
Slowest to react. What?
No idea why initiative's not rolling properly.
And Alston goes last, since he already took an action with the...
If you have a character selected, unselect it, and then try to roll initiative.
And since
Okay.
since Alston already took an action with the prepared action, he goes last.
Yep. Found that.
So you goes first. Now cast Firebolt.
We're just gonna get to fire all the shit. Because both of us have it.
Oh, God.
Well, it
Damn.
blows up in your face. Roll for damage.
I burned myself.
It
might be
explodes
dead.
in your hand.
Oh God.
You take 8 damage.
I'm down.
My lord.
Avoid my.
My lord, you are bad guys.
How many crits against you have happened this session? Like, what, 8?
This is
Yeah, a lot.
guaranteed.
I have counted and I think it's 5.
Well, there was also the crit that they rolled against you. That's why you lost a foot. As in
Yeah.
lost, as opposed to just crushed it. Anyways, you took 8 damage. Ouch.
Yeah.
I can stabilize him though.
hmm The first of the shadows darts through the dark, stabbing at the orc.
And dead.
Our journey will end here. We all die here.
Rolls a
Much.
1 and kills itself.
The blade sinks through your armor and the flesh, strangely doing no damage, but you feel somewhat drained.
I feel
You
like if we
lose
ever
1
get in a-
strength.
I feel like if we ever
As-
get in a tavern, we'll just be beating ourselves up if a tavern fight happens.
As in your ability
You will
score.
drop me.
You've lost 1
Drop
strength
the
in your
gas on
ability
your
score.
foot.
Is it temporary or is it full?
I guess it's temporary. You wouldn't remove it like as a.
Okay.
So that's pretty strong.
Okay, something doesn't feel right. I'm gonna check something on my turn. It's Shadow's turn still.
The first shadow moved forward, stabbed the orc, didn't draw blood, but he lost 1 strength point. The second shadow moves forward, but does nothing, seemingly guarding itself.
Yeah, is a sword behind the middle shadow?
Yes. Horace's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use Spare the Dying on our friend. Dragon. And then I will.
So, what does Spare the Dying do? Just stabilize.
Yeah, it keeps you from dying.
Okay.
It spares you from dying.
I'll just
Well, I want to get that sword.
yeah, because it could be a key or something. Splatter that out.
How are you going around to grab the sword? The shadow's in the way.
Well, can I walk through them? They're just shadows.
Nope.
Alright, then I will.
Not to mention, it's not your turn anyways.
You can climb over my
I thought it
body.
was my turn. Because I go after the shadows.
Yeah.
There's Horace, then Alston, and then it's your turn.
But I'm Horus.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
reading off because Drogon went to grab the sword.
Oh, yeah,
just-
no. That was just, he was just saying grab the sword, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's full.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Then either way, you can't just dart past them to get it.
Climb over,
Okay.
my,
Go around.
climb over my body.
And you get a attack of opportunity. Drawn.
In that case,
Which hits?
So I Spirit the Dying as one. Wait, it's my turn, not his turn.
Oh, you're not done. Okay.
Yeah, no, I did another action.
Might have to multi-class.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack it.
Alright,
I'm gonna swing at the shadow with my warhammer.
Alright. You hit it?
Oh, it was so close to a crit.
How can you hit shadow?
It fades through the shadow, leaving just its head and arms.
Huh. It's just.
You destroyed its entire torso. It nearly did.
Meanwhile, Alston, trying to dart past, ends up with another dagger in his gut for his troubles. Unable to move.
Oh, unable to move.
Yes. And you lose
Sentinel.
2 strength ability points.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna get pissed and fails.
Well, that did nothing.
Yep.
I don't think it would have done
Okay.
anything even if you succeeded.
Alright, I guess I end my turn. I have nothing left to do.
My guess is the only weakness is magic.
Alright, Drogon's turn.
Well, Spare the Dying just stops you from bleeding, doesn't it? Don't actually have health, do you?
No,
Yeah, so
he's
that's
unconscious.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Did we have to eat the berry? That's a question
He
I
can
wanna
roll. He can roll. If he rolls a 20, he wakes up by himself. I think that's how it goes.
No, he gets 2 passes. He
Yeah,
needs to get
it's a
3
success.
to be stabilized.
Okay.
Here's the
Counter-wise,
question.
if he gets 3 failures, he dies.
So
Here's the
roll
question. Why did we have to eat the berry? That's what I don't get.
They healed you.
Because
I
it's
know,
a good
but it's
berry.
yeah, but I give to them. They have to eat it. Is that the ruling?
Yeah, you have to eat. No, technically you can just
Because-
hold on to the berry. It lasts a few hours.
It lasts 24 hours. That's what I was thinking for. It's in case someone was dropped.
Yeah, shall I roll for death save? Okay. I thought.
Yeah, he was spared of dying. You're fine.
Okay. I'll just flail around. Can I roll or no?
No, you're unconscious. You're stabilized but unconscious. They still need to wake you up.
Yeah. Well, I'm having a nice kip, so I can't do anything.
And the shadows get back to action, each stabbing their respective quarries, currently ignoring the unconscious guy.
Can I use this thing here?
Question,
Fortunately,
when I
both of them miss their respective targets.
When I
Forrest's turn.
swiped the shadow, you said that it went through its body and only its head and arms were there. Does that mean that part of it went away when I swiped?
It means it faded back into the darkness.
Okay.
So it does take damage. Neat.
Is there any source in here, or is it just pitch black?
It's pretty much pitch black. You can just barely see. Mostly due to magic and the glinting from the altar in the other room.
It's my turn then. I will cast Sacred Flame on the one in front of me.
You're unconscious, Dorian.
I'm
Spluttering.
Alright.
You're just lying on the ground, cackling.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's their dexterity? Alright, what's your DC?
14.
Alright, it fails. Which one are you attacking?
The one in front of me that I swung my hammer at before.
Alright. Well, it gives a shriek of pain. Still remaining mostly intact, although it's clear that the radiant damage did something to it.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Yeah.
Unless you... Yeah, okay. I will disengage. And then move. And then I'll use a bonus action to interact with the sword.
The sword glows with a mystical energy, the origin of which you can't really discern.
Alright, I guess I'll be wielding it as an improvised weapon.
Alright. And back to our...
Wait, isn't it doesn't count as a normal sword, like longsword or something? Just doesn't get proficiency because he isn't proficient.
Yep, that's correct. That's correct. Don't worry, I know about... I got a...
It's
I got
a
Copper Brawler.
short sword.
That ends my turn. It's back to the shadows.
Drogon's turn is skipped since he's still unconscious and neither of you tried to wake him up.
I don't know how we can wake him up.
Yeah, you can't
You
wake him
just
up.
pour some water on him or slap him awake.
Kick me awake.
That also works. And again, both shadows attack their respective quarries. See, you have 13, you have 13. Only the one attacking the dwarf succeeds. No, not the dwarf, the orc. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, it's been a long day. Family stuff. And you lose 1 strength point.
Okay, so that means I'm at -4.
You currently have 15 strength.
Yep. Okay. Go Dorsh, go Horus.
Dwarf turn.
Alright, I will try to shuffle the dragon awake.
Sorry, the bell
Right.
music I hadn't turned on for some reason.
I'll try and kick him.
Alright, he gets 1 health, although he's in terrible, terrible, terrible pain.
I'm in terrible pain, kicking him with my busted foot.
Yeah, it's...
And then I'll cast Sacred Flame on the one in front of me.
Alright.
So what did you do? You gave me 1 health, is it?
Yeah, you have 1 health and you're prone and conscious. Alright, it fails. Roll for damage. It shrieks again, fading into apparent nothingness. Leaving just 1. Which then plunges his blade into the orc again.
Huh? Isn't it my turn?
Nope.
Why? I'm after Horus.
Because the rules change slightly depending on what happens during the actions.
Ah, okay, I see.
Kind of a radiant system I have going. They tend to... I have my enemies change tactics. For example, normally they attack twice. But obviously I usually only have them attack once. In this case, they haven't been doing any physical damage to you. Well, they just did. $11 damage to be exact.
11 damage.
Yep. You out. And you took 2 strength damage.
Hey. That nearly killed me alright. I guess you fudged the roll.
I've been fudging most rolls. This was the one of the rolls that wasn't fudged. Alright. And back to Drogon.
I'll very slowly just walk and I'll cast Firebolt. Yeah.
Hey, it hit for once. Yay.
Hey, decent damage.
Yay, it has damage resistance.
Oh.
And only basically takes
Dreams
2 damage.
Great. Yeah, my dreams are crushed.
Alright, the shadow stabs the orc again. And does 2 strength damage. Yes, you're basically working on a time limit here now. And Horse's turn.
Sacred Flame.
Alright.
Come
Thank
on.
goodness for
Crit
level
hit.
1 spells.
Oh no, cantrips.
Cantrips are level 0 spells. Or they say
Yeah.
level 1. But yeah, they're level 0 spells, so yeah.
Yeah.
And
all I
it
have
fails. Roll for damage. Alright. And it shrieks, fading into the same parts that were that remained of the other one after it was hit by the hammer, namely its hands and head. It stabs the orc again.
Let me miss.
Takes 3 strength damage.
Damn it, how low are you on strength?
He's at 8.
Very slowly, you're just gonna wither away.
The more strength drained from him, the darker his body becomes. His shadow, on the other hand, appears to grow more firm, his body fading slightly.
Gasp!
Alright, Alston, make a death saving throw.
D20.
You fail.
Failed.
That's 1 mark against you.
Oh, it
Drogon's turn.
resets, right?
What?
No, it's a reset between each consciousness, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 1 fail.
Okay, yeah, because I had old saves that I didn't remove.
Yeah. Drogon's turn.
I'll go trusty old Firebolt. Definitely hits.
Hits.
Almost crit.
Oh, there you go, 1 damage.
Unfortunately, you did nothing
No
to
damage.
it. It's just like poof and nothing.
It just passes right through it. No,
It
nothing.
just phases through.
Horus's turn.
I'll just use my crossbow.
I use so last time when I hit it with the Sacred Flame, it removed part of its body in the same
hurt
way that the last one did when I hit it with the hammer.
Yeah, it took damage.
Well, I know that, but the last one when I hit it with the hammer, it took damage too, I think.
Yeah, because you took away a huge chunk of its health, resistance or not.
Alright, then I'm gonna hit it with my hammer
Alright.
instead of Sacred Flame.
Alright. And it passes through it. And you fall on your face.
Alright, well I'll stand back up.
That's why to do Sacred Flame.
Whoop. And me?
Yeah, but I can only Sacred Flame 1 time, but I could Warhammer twice.
Well, you could Sacred Flame, then Warhammer, the difference being you can't stand back up.
Yep, so now I'm standing again.
And a shadow stabs the orc, 2 strength damage. It's down to 6. Better hurry
I
up.
don't want to be just with the 2 of you.
Drogon's turn.
I'm gonna get my crossbow out and shoot at the shadow.
What's your vision?
What does it say that?
Yes, Dark Vision.
Alright, then you're fine.
Plus...
I know
hit.
that because he's a tiefling.
You hit it. Roll for damage. And you manage to pin its head. The creature fades back into the shadows once again.
Yeah.
You are finally useful.
Yeah. My trusty crossbow. Oh.
You should just use your crossbow all the time and not use magic.
Yeah.
My
Good
bard
news,
carries a
fair
crossbow. It has never ended well.
It backfires and shoots you instead.
But it works when it really counts.
Does the orc have the sword?
Yep. Grant, he's unconscious
yes.
at the moment, so...
I'm gonna poke him. With
Poke him in the eye. That's gonna wake him.
I'll just poke him in the belly.
No, tickle him. Tickle him until he wakes up.
Oh dear.
What roll would I have to do to see what the property is on the sword?
Arcane. Arcana, whatever it is.
Shouldn't he have used an identify spell, which requires a pearl to do that?
Assuming he has it.
No. No. I got a 9.
So it's good I have it. So I just need to get hold of a 100 gold pearl and I can identify every magic item we need.
The sword in question. At least until I find a better picture of it.
Damn.
Awesome.
I'll search the room if there's anything else.
See, you were rolling to check the sword?
Well, I'm looking around the room, I am.
No, there's nothing else in the room.
Okay.
Except a sleeping orc.
Yeah, except for the
I
sleeping
poked
orc.
you awake.
I'll check the sword as well. Arcana. Yeah, I'll check the sword as well. Oh my god.
Aside from the slight magical energy that you can feel from it, you don't seem to sense anything else different about it. So now would be a good time to say that if you're like inspecting magic items, it's only once per group. As opposed to everything else I do, which is once per person. So you'll find out more about it later.
Unless, of course, you use identify magic, like identify spell.
Yeah, assuming, you know, I give you a pearl.
You can just buy one.
Assuming they have one in stock.
Assuming we have the money.
Okay.
It's
Also
only
that,
100
assuming
gold.
you have the money.
I have 90 gold. Like,
Well, as soon as we get level, the wizard is getting detect magic.
I'm pretty sure the pearl has to be a certain value, and that much is not enough.
100 gold precisely.
So you don't have
90
enough.
gold.
Collectively you do.
Yeah.
Almost. I almost
Yeah,
have
I'm
enough
going
gold
to
to
pull
We have
in.
to we have to gather our funds up to actually pay it. It's a group investment.
Yes, to a pearl for me, so I can identify all magic items.
Anyways, I presume y'all head out.
Oh, whoa.
So we didn't find any other. There weren't any other villagers?
No. There were no more in there. Just the ones you found.
Huh.
Okay, then I guess we leave.
Yeah, nothing else here. The light.
It burns.
Okay.
One moment, I'm loading up the tavern. I think I made a tavern.
Drogon, do you want me to set up your magic later? Since
Y'all
you're-
can talk amongst yourselves in character while I pull this up.
Pardon? What did you say?
No, I said, do you want me to help you set up the attack spells? Because I see you rolling manually when you could just click it once.
Yeah. I think I figured it out. It's
It's very simple. You click and drag.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you just go to your character sheet, go to your spell, and then
also need
on
to,
the
like-
fireball, delete that one.
Get a character for me.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Just
You see the lock on bottom right of 0? No, close that gear.
yeah.
Yeah, this lock here. You see yeah. Okay, now go to the circle of the eye in the top right corner. The compendium. Tap in fireball.
I'm just trying to sort something out at the start. Okay, repeat that again. Sorry, my mic's messing
Okay.
up now.
Hit the plus button on the cantrip. Add a spell. And go to the top right of your browser. You see an eye inside a circle. It's next to your character, next to the journal.
No.
Okay, you know where your character sheet is. Where you open it. The icon next to that.
I don't mind rolling manually. It's fine.
I'll stump it in for you. I'll stump it in for you. Everything, almost everything is inside the compendium. Let's click and drag. Oops, you closed it. Let me open it again. Firebolt. Here, automatically done for you.
Oh.
Now go to your core, and the spell will be right there.
Okay. Thanks. Oh.
Yeah.
I've got to fiddle around with Roll20. I haven't really used it a lot, so.
It's pretty much almost every spell you could, almost every action you could just click and drag. This include armor and weapons.
Okay.
You arrive back in town with a questionably intact. The handful of villagers you had found and freed in tow. They thank you before running back to their families. You find yourself wandering back into the inn. The barkeep raises an eyebrow at y'all in surprise as you come in alive. Missing a few of y'all, ain't ya? Well, at least you're alive. How'd it go?
I'm not Cobalt.
Didn't go too well.
Egg, why does he need that? Although drinks, those I can certainly make part with, assuming you are successful. He takes a sharp intake of breath, staring at you. I can't quite properly see him, what with you standing in front of the little guy.
Yeah, we are quite far back.
I hobble up.
Damn it. It's only a missing foot, actually.
Insert labyrinth joke here. Yes, one missing foot and the other badly injured. Heavens above, why the hell didn't you go to the church before coming to the bar? You need some healing, not drink, although that might help a little. Since you got a healer on you, I presume they might give you a heal or two for free, but we've been a little short on staff for a while. What with the missing villagers and all.
Which way to the church?
North. Towards the town hall. Can't miss it. Amazed you don't remember where it is.
I don't remember much after getting hit as much as I did.
I'll make a town map later.
Uh,
This is going to be more of a base of operations.
Okay. You guys can carry on. I'm gonna go get healed.
Same here. I'm feeling weak, so I'm gonna follow you.
But, again, before you leave, did you find the villagers? He glares, reaching under the bar. Well, it's not like any of them have run into the tavern. How does he know?
We found some. They've been with their families now. We couldn't find them all, though.
He visibly relaxes. Good. Good. Well, I'm a man of my word. He tosses out a key. You can have the abandoned inn at the edge of town. I've got no use for it. So long as you pay me rent on it, you can have it for whatever the hell you want. Just don't burn the place down.
Oh, thank you.
That's
so
hard
kind of
to
you.
do.
10 gold a week. Just...
That's gonna be really hard for you, Drogon.
Yep.
I blow him a kiss.
I just realized I could not exit the tower because I was immobile. My total weight is higher than my strength.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put your
cool.
strength back to normal once you get a rest in, by the way.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
let's assume someone help me drag my gears.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I am... Oh, no.
We'll take our magic carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've got your arm.
Yeah, you
over
also have the
me,
magic carpet.
like, carrying you.
We're gonna make good use of the magic carpet.
Yeah, we're gonna go
now.
church.
I don't have a
Thank
church
you.
map yet. I'll put the music in for it later. I have it on my
Yeah.
other one. Actually, I might
Yeah,
have the
well.
church music on here. Let's see. Here we go. Assuming it starts. There we go. You make your way into the church. A few monks traveling about, as well as a few clerics. The priest approaches your sorry lot. Well now, what have we here? 3 adventurers. 1 foot short without a foot. Or rather, 1 foot short a foot. I presume you need some healing?
Well, I wouldn't hate it.
Well, judging by your looks, you appear to be one of the cloth. Which god?
Oh, which god? Which god? Let me see here.
You forgot, didn't you? What rank of acolyte were you, by the way?
Your god is not accurate.
I like just finished my training.
Okay, in that case, you only get 1 free heal a day.
I have it written down somewhere else.
You rescued whole villages that went lost somehow?
Yep.
I'm not sure if you're oblivious or... No, you put villages
Wait.
instead of villagers.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you did now. That's good. Good. Most grateful to you, then. That means we can start getting some resources back. We've been rather low for the past few months. Not to mention we can finally stop the search parties. Those haven't ended well.
Yes, we found them, and lost quite a few men in the process. But we'll be renting the space in the abandoned tavern on the edge of town.
In,
For
not
the time
tavern.
being.
But,
What?
yeah,
In. Yeah.
just like
in.
semantics. Just like, yay, we're gonna run a tavern. Well, I guess you could convert the bottom floor into a tavern, or into an inn, but...
I'm a businessman.
I have the same idea for myself in my main campaign. Anyways, moving on. Alright, I guess the least I can do in return is heal you lot. Come here. He gestures to each of you, grabbing your various limbs, magic flowing into each of you, healing you one by one. Including your missing foot. Although you are all still horribly, horribly weakened. And in pain. But at least you're not dying anymore, and at least you have a foot.
Yay.
You're welcome. Now then, unless you're here to pray, I need to go and tend to the villagers who have returned. Thank you again for your assistance. With that, the priest walks swiftly out of the church, a few clerics following behind.
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty tired.
Yeah, we're probably shattered. Haven't slept for ages.
I mean, that was our third session's worth of trying to take that place down.
You should see how many sessions it takes my group to beat a single boss. And they are 5-hour-long sessions.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun.
It's both fun and infuriating. Just go to like the Tales of the Moonlit Bard series I have on Reddit. Oh
Do
boy.
darts constantly hit them?
Okay, I need to figure out how big this thing is.
I'm going to salute, be right back.
Okay.
So is this the moment where I begin to join in, or...
Yeah. You can wander into town at nightfall.
Pardon?
Yeah,
It
you
fits
can.
my character. That actually fits my character very well.
Actually, that about works. It's a little off, though. Ugh.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, I think I might have a go at looking at that sword again, probably.
Oh, I didn't take a look at it yet.
Actually, well, yeah, got it.
Yeah, close enough.
They are right around the entrance, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There. I'm just gonna fill my glass of water.
You stumble into the inn. It appears to be in a bit of disrepair after years of unuse. There are a number of holes in the floor, and the front counter appears to be broken, but it mostly appears to be intact, inside and out.
Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is see if there's any windows and open them.
There are no windows on the bottom floor, although there are plenty of holes in the wall. Whoops. Accidentally cut it in the wrong place. After a while, you'll be able to see everything properly.
Okay, I am gonna use to dot air out the place. You're
Getting a
gonna
little
pop up wind.
What are you trying to do?
It's gonna pop up wind with air out the place, the dust.
Okay. Spirits
Do
of
we,
nature, dust for me. Mwahahaha.
Do we level up or no?
Yeah, you're level 2 now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well deserved.
The load of
Remember
darts
to roll to get your extra health.
You can either choose the basic health boost, or you can roll. But if you roll, you have to
Yeah.
accept whatever you roll.
Yeah, watch you, we'll get
Average.
rubbish now.
Considering your rolls up until now.
Yeah, we'll just have like +1.
The sorcerer should just take it. He should not
Top
roll.
average.
1d6.
Or if you prefer, I could roll for your health.
Yeah, what's the default?
But you have to flip a
one?
coin to see if I will for that.
The sorcerer,
Is your hit die divided 2 plus 1?
The sorcerer is
the
1d4.
sorcerer, like sorcerer rolls 1d6.
Yeah, I know.
Or you just take a d4 without rolling, you get 4 health plus your modifier.
4. 11 health now.
If you had taken the other, you got 5 health in total.
Sorry, you said it's 1d6.
Yeah, you know.
Is that
Yeah,
1d4?
No, it's about the class. Which class are you?
who are you talking to?
Oh, sorry, I heard 1d4, sorry.
Yeah, because it's 1d6 plus Constitution, which I've got 1.
Yeah. No, that's
No,
heard.
it's about the
I
class.
didn't hear the
Which class
6.
are you? No, you roll a d8. You roll a d8 orc. You are druid, you roll a d8, not a d6.
What do druids roll?
Druids rolled a
No, I
d8.
didn't roll. I just took average plus 1.
Yeah,
Which is
1d8
5.
plus Constitution.
That's 5 plus your constitution.
So you get, like, what, 6, or do you not have any con?
No con. I assumed that we had tanks.
We don't
you
have
might,
tanks.
you'll maybe, possibly, get some later?
I think we did.
I'm
Alright, that
a
just...
wizard and my constitution is 15.
Alright, that just leaves you, Mr. Dwarf Cleric.
Yeah, I took the 5 plus 4.
Oh, sorry. Alston. Sorry, Orc.
Yeah,
Druid.
I took average plus 1.
Alright.
So add 5 to my health already.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you'll be using Wild Shape a lot to just regain.
It's
gain
so
health.
broken. So
So you could be on
broken.
1 health. You could be on 1 health and go Wild Shape.
I really didn't want to go wild shape because it's broken. But I guess I don't have a choice anymore.
Alright, then... Sleep or wait or introduce your guest, either or.
When my character enters, is he also level 2 or is he level 1?
Probably level 2, because if you're level 1, you're probably going to get wrecked.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
Alright, then this is pretty much just focused on Crodanian, then, as for his introduction. So we can either have you coming in morning or before they go to bed.
Before bed would fit my characters more.
I need to use the restroom real quick, so just roleplay out sleeping and meeting up. I'll be back in a moment.
Back in a minute, I'm gonna get a drink.
Alright.
So then we're just gonna wait
In
until...
the meantime, I'll just look at my level 2 shapes.
Just finish off your character things. In the meantime, I'm gonna think of what I'm gonna go in and say. So I've done with your character thing now. And you're done doing your character, just tell me.
Yeah, I'm done.
Burning Hands, love that. My character started with that spell.
Okay, I'm back now. Oh yeah, of course, unlock Font of Magic.
I'm just waiting for you to finish up the characters before I begin role-playing.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing yet, they're still finishing off that character, so we haven't begun role-playing yet.
Ah.
These are things that take time, so it's okay. In the meantime, we should probably get a character token on the board for me.
Probably.
Get a token on the board for me.
Which one are you again?
Me or what? Cordanian.
Just click and drag your character from the list onto the board.
I don't have one on the list.
Oh, I thought you had already made one.
No.
Just
Because,
use the one on the top for now, then just put in an avatar. You can put in all the other stats later. Since we're basically ending this session once the introductions are done.
Did he disappear?
What?
God, I think I got it working. Okay, I'm ready to
Waiting
start.
on your introduction, Jordan K.
My introduction?
Yeah.
No, it's
Do you
No.
mean crap?
you mean me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
I'm Horace.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, then.
Actually, I accidentally switched.
Yeah, it's waiting for the new guy.
Yeah, I suddenly a hooded figure walks in through the door. Hello. Which of you owns this establishment?
All of us.
Well, technically the barkeep owns this, you're just paying rent on it. And technically
Shush,
you can
he
rent
doesn't-
it out, so it's more of a weird structure system.
You
Shush, he doesn't
sublet
know
it.
that. He doesn't know
I
that.
am Geo Thinrai. I am a traveling wizard, and I'm looking for a place to stay for the night.
Isn't there enough rooms elsewhere?
I don't know, do you think there's enough rooms?
Cough, cough.
There's 20 rooms in there, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
We've got space if you've got the gold.
Cough it up and we'll allow you in.
I'm
How
tempted to
much?
drop y'all to neutral status.
I'm neutrally
Well,
neutral, so
I mean, I'm lawful good, therefore I lawfully require the gold. I'm not just gonna let somebody stay here. We're not running a charity here.
so
I
well,
got gold, but I have already given my name. What are yours?
If you run this place, the house is so dirty that I had to clean it.
Oh, I'm just messing with you. Of course you can stay here.
Those are the room keys you already have right now. Not all the keys are there.
As far as I can tell, none of you all look like adventurers. I asked what you're doing here.
what gave it away?
A cleric, a sorcerer, and I don't know what you are. A druid maybe?
Don't worry, he doesn't know what he is
Yeah.
either.
In a
He's figuring out himself.
in a tavern or inn rather. You are you are a little bit of a different bunch. You are not common to see, as I am either. As I pull back my hood and reveal a tiefling.
Hey.
Oh,
What?
oh, a tiefling. Another demon spawn.
Hey, I'm right here, you know.
We are not.
You
I
may or
don't
may not
like being
regret
called
this
that,
if we ever get to the Strahd campaign.
Mr. Priest, I don't like being called that. Could you please refrain from calling me something that I'm not? I may have fiendish genes from my ancestors, but it doesn't mean that I am any demon.
We welcome you to our establishment, but there you will have to delve into your own pocket and pay the rent as well. If you
Fine,
do
I got
stay.
tons of gold. But since you're adventurers, you travel a lot, don't you?
Yeah, we
We're
travel.
travelers.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. You were delving into ancient temples and ruins, right?
We
Oh, I
haven't
don't
done
hear
that so
him.
far.
What? You delve into ancient temple and ruins, right?
If we have to, yeah.
Then that serves my purpose. I am looking for certain artifacts, and I don't know where they are. I only know what they look like. So I will join you on your journeys. I am a capable wizard, so my spells and arcane magic will be of great help to you.
Oh,
magic
very well.
sword.
What?
How do you know that? How do we know that you're not just gonna backstab us when we are in these ancient temples?
You must know. I can at least tell you this. I am no mere rogue.
There's only one way to
I
tell.
am.
Yeah, but you're a rogue.
I am a wizard. I am no mere rogue or thief that delves into our pockets and stabs them in the back. I am really offended of your accusation of me.
He is really nervous and scared. You see him trembling.
Hey,
Who
you don't
trembles?
want to get this dwarf angry. You can crack out magic very quickly.
Don't fear me, priest. I am a devout follower of the god Vijas, if you know who that is.
I don't.
Religion check.
Yep.
If it's above 10, you know, just look on Wikipedia. To Wikipedia you go.
Yeah.
Wow. The Wikipedia is in his head.
Yeah. Don't you have to look at it? Just...
Well, it's more like basic clerical knowledge, the knowledge of other religions. He's just trying to remember it.
No, I'm looking at Dragon's world. He crit, so I'm saying the encyclopedia is in his head.
He has all the religious knowledge.
I'm just nodding in the background. Okay.
I can also just tell what the god stands for. Like, it will make it easier.
Alright, so I walk up to him, and I give him a key, and I say, I hope you don't mind, but we just returned from a very grueling endeavor, and you're more than welcome to stay the night, but I believe we may need to retire unless there's any important information we need to know beforehand.
No, there's nothing you need to know. I will let you rest. Have a good sleep.
Well, we
And
will.
And then I just walk past them and up the stairs and into my room. Not saying a word more.
Before getting a key.
No, I gave him a key.
He gave
Gave
me a
him,
key, so
Which one?
I just
Yeah.
grab the key, walk past him and up the stairs into my room and just go in and lock it.
And then I pass the keys out, the rest of the keys out between us all.
I'm labeling the rooms now. I'll update the map when you next come back to the inn.
I like to think that he's checking every single room to see which key it fits in.
They
I don't
have
remember.
numbers, fortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's room 13. I'm room 11. Actually, I'm room number 1. Because I'm the most important.
But they do follow kind of a basic hotel room labeling fashion. So it's like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 on one end and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on the other. Let's see, you have access to room 13. Who's in room 13?
Wasn't that me?
Make a perception
Yeah,
check.
you're in room 13.
That's second floor as far as I can see.
Make a perception check.
Perception check. That's my wisdom modifier and a d20, right?
Yeah, and if you have proficiency in
I don't have-
perception, you also get that boost.
No, I don't have that. So
Alright then. Slash roll. Well,
natural
you discover that...
natural 20. That's just how lucky I am. Like, I'm always lucky with dice. My parents hate me for it.
Nice.
Well, since we're not using dice, then you may be a little unlucky.
Well, you notice that the mirror appears to have a button on the side of it. Pushing it, the mirror slides away to reveal a hallway behind the rooms, leading to the room on the far end of the hall with the other mirror.
Do we all hear this, or
Here.
what?
No,
They're
just him.
moving. Oh, okay.
The bed appears to be ruined, as if there was a struggle.
I'm gonna do an investigation check to see what happened.
A loose piece of wood falls on Drogon's head. 3 damage.
God damn it.
You end up tripping on the very large dust bunnies and fall on the bed, ruining whatever you would find there.
First a critical, then a critical, then a critical fail.
And you take 2 damage.
Now you know how the dwarf feels.
You're all going to bed anyway, so whatever I do to you won't do anything. Just like,
So you're unconscious.
unless you roll a 1 while trying to light a fireplace. Then that won't end well.
I just
God damn.
I just start cursing in 4 different languages.
I could light the fire without lighting it physically, so it's okay. Let me light the fire. I got the Druidcraft just for that.
I'm just starting and shouting in 4 different languages and cursing, like, because I have 4 languages, so just like, just your infernal, dwarven, common, and primordial just streaming out from a room.
And you all, of course, hear this, wondering what the heck happened upstairs.
And you probably don't even understand half of it.
Okay, I guess I'll barge into his room.
And you see the open mirror.
It's a cobalt in the room.
What?
I rush into your room and ask if there's cobalt. Because I heard your noise.
Where the heck would there be?
No, I just fell while trying to see what happened in here.
Oh, don't be like the door. And then I walk out.
Don't be like the dwarf. See ya. Just doesn't even care
just
that there's
under
a
my breath,
secret
I'm just
passage.
saying.
Doesn't even care that there's a secret
Just
passage beyond the
understand.
mirrors. Just, well, see ya.
Yeah.
He's probably.
I want to punch you so much right now, just under my breath, so we can't hear it.
Can I
Let's
make a-
see, who else is where?
I make
Each of you
stuff-
say your room number.
13.
Okay, we already went through that, and you now have access to 19. You find the key in the room. What about the other 4 of you?
Trying to find
Horus has
number.
1.
Alright, there's nothing in 1.
I'll try number 7.
There's nothing in 7.
I'll check room 5.
Wait, how are you, I'm pretty sure you don't have 5.
Don't I? Oh.
We have 18, 1, 13, 11, and 8.
Oh, sorry, I was 8, not 7. Remember it wrong. I
Oh,
want to check
yeah,
8.
I'll check 11 there.
There's,
11, so then you're my neighbor.
there's nothing in 11.
Huh?
11 is on 2nd floor, as far as I can tell.
See, there's nothing in 8. 18, nothing in 18. Okay, all the rest of your rooms are normal.
I got the special room.
Watch you get cursed.
Did you do
Probably,
any
I probably
other
got
poking
cursed
around the
because
end? Did you do any other poking around the end, or
No, I'm
No,
tired
I'll
after
sleep.
traveling, so I just go to sleep.
what about Mr. Half-Conscious Orc on the bottom floor?
Oh yeah, kinda,
You fall asleep on the floor down there.
yeah, I guess so. Was torn with skull helm. I guess I'll have to go. Oh, what the?
What?
Oh,
Uh,
sure. I didn't move it. Someone
all,
else
of a
did.
sudden, all of a sudden, an orc barged into my room.
What the?
Come on!
What the?
What the?
I haven't in the right room, anyways.
Yeah, I'm not controlling my orc. Someone is moving me around. I don't know who it is.
Let's see. I'll just put you in 19 for now. Nobody else move him. Night falls, you all heal, you sleep. And then comes morning. And unless there's any other intrinsic RPing you want to do that only involves the inn, that is our session.
Okay, I got one question, because we never really went into it before. How are we doing reagents?
What do you mean?
We've been casting spell with material costs, but we don't have it on us. Because we never decided on what system we're using.
You already have the regents for the spells you know, except for the spells that have a cost. You don't use up the regents for the spells, except for the ones with a cost. If you
Okay.
learn new spells, then you have to find the regents. Or you could buy a regent bag, which then just gives you unlimited regents, aside from the the cost ones.
Alright, sounds good.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. You didn't miss much. Right, anything else then?
No.
Can we buy equipment in town right now?
Sure.
Okay. That's gonna buy myself a 10 feet pole. quarterstaff is not long enough. I'm scared.
Also, for like weapons that you're not proficient with, do you have disadvantage? Or is it just you just don't add your proficiency with it?
No
You don't get
proficiency,
proficiency.
that's all.
You just don't get proficiency.
Ah, okay.
You had the sword with you
Yeah.
all night, right?
Hmm?
The sword now feels natural to you, as if you had used it for a while.
Oh yeah, of course.
He said you would do it.
Right then, each of you make a dexterity check as you try to hop over the holes at the bottom of the stairs. You might want to get those fixed.
You know what?
Mr. Previously Footless manages to get over it just fine.
Oh, whoops. I'll click dexterity save.
Drogon's fine. Crodian manages to leap out of the hole in the wall across from the staircase, going right outside. And
Oh.
Alston falls into the basement.
You just hear a thud.
I just
What do I find in the basement?
like I have nothing but like
I hope it's not centipedes.
as long as it's not a strength check, I get plus at least 1. Like I get plus
Right.
0 strength and plus 1 wisdom and plus 2 on dexterity, constitution, and charisma.
Crow, you better roll like this when we're in combat and not wands and everything. Hopefully you roll like this.
Whoops, wrong
I
one.
hope so at least. I know normally when I roll dice in real life, I'm pretty good at like card games. I have absolutely no luck. Dice, I am the luckiest motherfucker there is.
Think about it like this. Considering his crit fail, he might just keep switching between the two.
So quit,
Yeah.
fail, crit, quit, fail, crit, quit, fail, crit.
Yeah, you either get a crit or you get a critical fail. That's it. You can't get any normal roll.
Okay, so
But
I
that
assume
would
it's
be
damage?
really annoying. I run to the basement to see if he's hurt.
Where's the passage leading down to the basement? Is it?
It's the door behind the desk.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you also find that under the rug. Or at least you will once he comes out.
Okay, I'll perception and. Well, I'll take damage first, I assume.
I'll roll for
damage
damage
in a
in a moment.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask him if he's okay.
If good enough.
Okay, find myself a hole. Ow.
4 damage.
Huh? How many feet did I drop?
You drop down to full floor.
Just looking at the book and it's like different formula. Just wondering, that's all.
Do we know any like carpenters or anything that can fix the holes?
Oops, wrong thing.
Yes,
Look
you're
around.
a smith. That doesn't mean you know how to fix a house, let alone an inn. Not a,
Yeah, no,
you're
I'm
not
just,
a
I'm just saying
carpenter.
yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm a smith, not a carpenter. I
Yeah,
could
but
do smith stuff.
Are there any like carpenters in the town or that can fix?
I'm just a
these
scholar,
holes?
so I don't have anything. I can figure out how to work any tools. I don't know anything.
You'd think at least one of you would have like the mending cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no.
Just like, wait a minute. I mean, at least then you can
I
fix
have-
the
Yeah.
holes.
I have Firebolt, Shocking Grasp, Minor Illusion, and Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, we'll cast Firebolt to fix the holes.
Well, you can light the fireplace.
I can cast
do I
I can
see
cast illusion,
anything,
so
or am I just
I can make
stuck
an
in
illusion
here?
so the hole looks like it's fixed.
It's like, oh hey, you fixed the fly!
Yeah, pretty much.
Moving on then, you found the basement. Which I put at the top of the map. Genius.
I walk down and see what's in here.
I'm just looking down the holes to see the orc.
I'm gonna ask
Stop
the orc
peeking and
if
send me
if
a
he's
rope.
I'm gonna go down there and ask the orc if he's okay.
Okay, I guess you won't send me down a rope.
I don't
There's
have-
a ladder over here. I'm just crawling down and saying, there's a ladder
You
over
can
here.
grab the rope from my bag.
Like, why would you need the rope from your bag?
Like
Because
I'm
it's
like,
not too bright.
I'm just crawling down this like the ladder and like, hey, orc, are you
no
okay?
description, and no description, so I assume I see nothing. So he's asking for a way out.
Now if you're pretty much just like, okay, I'm in a basement, now what? Ouch, my head.
Yeah, rope possession and ask for description.
I'll just start like pointing to the ladder that's in the corner from above.
And I walk over to him like, hey,
Although
Okay.
I poke him.
I mean, you did get disadvantage due to falling and hitting your head pretty hard, so you pretty much
Yeah.
didn't see anything. Your head's just blinding pain. You can't focus.
Yeah,
so let's
you've
follow
I'm
the
gonna do
nice
an
little tiefling.
Yeah,
How
you-
tall is the tiefling?
You have little fairies dancing around your head.
yeah.
my tiefling is 5'6".
How tall is the wizard?
I'm 5'. My character is 5'6".
Wow, I tower over you.
He's kind of short and thin.
And mine's 6'8". I just tower over you.
I'm like around, I think,
Okay, that's good then.
170 meters or so. Like one.
So you're not
170
exactly
centimeters.
friend, but I'll just follow you out for now.
And just before leaving, I'm gonna do an investigation check of the basement to see if I can find anything of interest.
Yeah, now the orc has brain damage and is gonna be
Not until the straw campaign.
Disadvantage.
Not until the straw campaign.
The damage is already there by being raised by gnomes.
Yeah.
So you think he's a gnome, but he's really, really big.
Yeah. Yeah, just whenever someone says, like talking to him, say, "Hey orc," you're thinking, where? Where's
Pretty
the
much,
orc?
yeah. He doesn't know orc. He knows gnomish as his language.
Moving on then.
It's funny how the dwarf just hasn't moved out, just sleeping through all of this.
He had quite a day yesterday.
Yeah. Foot gone. Yeah, I
Quite
think
a
he
day.
deserves it.
17. Investigation check on the basement.
You find some fresh food.
I bring it up for breakfast. And that's pretty much it. I just bring up some fresh food from the basement. Then I'm going to wake the dwarf.
Leave him to sleep. He deserves it. Don't know the
Sure,
day
my
he's
guy-
had.
My guy doesn't care, he just knocks on the door.
Oh shit, I'm not hearing. Is there not someone else talking? So I only hear two voices now.
Can you hear me?
I guess.
Well, he popped off. Welcome back.
Can you hear me? Or is it me again, or what is it?
We're not hearing you some. Or at least I'm not.
Can
There
you
we
hear me
go.
now?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, Discord is
Yes, we
screwing
can
up
hear
on
you.
my end. Yeah, I can
It does
hear.
so on my end a couple, and it's done like 2 or 3 times. It has fallen out on my end also, so it happens. But I tried to wake the dwarf by knocking on his door. Hey, dwarf! You up?
Oh, hey, sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
You're still in your room sleeping.
He just runs past you.
Yeah, do you have your foot back now? Or...
It got healed by the priest, as far as I remember.
Oh yeah.
And now I have, I brought some fresh food from the basement. Let's eat.
Yum.
So what quest do we have now after this?
You'll find out later. Alright then, this seems like a good end to the session for now. I'll have y'all poking around town and doing some other stuff and start up the next quest next session.
I'm just gonna finish off my character and write everything into the sheet.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort out spells and all that now to just...
Alright, thanks to my lovely players, thanks to whatever viewers I got and will get on YouTube. Good night, everybody!
See ya.
Until the next Dragonfire session.